Alright, this is gonna be like some random idea that I had recently about me just ranting about things that piss me the fuck off. And today's topic is German characters in gaming. This is going to be incredibly unscripted and just me ranting like hell. If I get something wrong or something, bruh, I got something wrong, okay? Correct me in the comments. But let's start with Killjoy. Killjoy is a character that I despise. Killjoy from Valorant, right? He mispronounces things. Her accent is all wrong. And then she also furthers stereotypes. I just noticed that I need to change something on my microphone settings, so let me do that really quick. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Anyone barely watches my videos, help. Please watch my live streams. Please, 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 please. Giat Rizzler. Turns out I didn't have to do that. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's continue. Things she says wrong. Auf Wiedersehen. She goes, Auf Wiedersehen. That's wrong. She is the only character in Valorant that isn't voiced by a native speaker. Every other character is voiced by a native speaking person. Like a person that natively speaks that language. Killjoy's voice actor is British. Now, here's some historical background to this. Back in the Second World War, people made movies, right? British people made a lot of movies that were against Nazis. Which is correct, like, Nazis are bad. Hot take, only hot takes on this channel. But the thing is, British people said, oh, I speak German, and then completely just said random bullshit and went with their own accent that they invented. This accent has been the stereotypical accent forever now. Like the Hans gets the Flammenwerfer bullshit. That stuff. Right? We don't speak like that. We just don't. Alright? And another big thing is the ja at the end of sentences. Don't do that! Like, no one does that. Yeah, some people go, hey, der Tag war schön, ne? Oder, like, stuff like that. However, we don't go, ja, after English sentences. We learn proper English in our schools, alright? Yeah, most Germans might not be the best at it, but there's not a single German that goes, ja, after a sentence. Killjoy also pronounces the word Scheiße. She goes, this Scheiße hurts. Why? Now, another character that I absolutely loathe, because I want to move up on from Killjoy for now, is Fischl from Genshin Impact. Prinzessin der Verirrtelung.
Vassal of the Immernachtreich, Prinzessin der Verirrtelung, Immernachtreich. Prinzessin der Verirrtelung, Prinzessin der Verirrtelung. Edelstein der Dunkelheit, Edelstein der Dunkelheit.
When I heard that, I shrank in my chair and just thought, did I hear that correctly? Did she just say Prinzessin der Verurteilung? Prinzessin der Verirrtelung. I'm gonna play a clip in between, most likely. But the thing is, Medic from TF2 is also a satirical, stereotypical version of a German. You know what the difference is between Genshin Impact and Valorant? Every character is stereotypical, satirical versions of the country that they represent. It's a silly game, not a serious game, you know? What can I say? There's surely more examples, but there are also games that do it well. Rainbow Six Siege has a few characters that do it well, as far as I know. My brother tells me, at least. Then the new Indiana Jones game that had a trailer just today in the Xbox Games Showcase. It's using actual Germans. Wolfenstein, like the newer games, actually use Germans as voice actors. So clearly, there are enough voice actors to cast the right person for the job. But for some reason, they didn't do it for Fischl and Killjoy and some other characters that I'm sure some people in the comments can tell me about their experiences. The big thing is, I used to think, okay, why do people want to be represented in games? It's because people want to be represented. Yeah, I didn't get it at first. Now I get it because I was misrepresented. I think misrepresentation is even worse than representation, like a lot of games do nowadays. I don't have a problem with, like, for example, a black main character, stuff like that. I loved playing Half-Life Alyx, for example. Both a woman and black. I may sound like a racist trying to disprove myself, but this is just part of the argument, sadly. This is just how the internet works these days. The big problem as well, I think, every German character always a white woman for some reason. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, there's not enough people of color in gaming. There are, especially with how it's been. But it's a little weird that you only put in white Germans into video games. Because we aren't all just white. We have a huge percentage of Turkish people living here. With the refugee crisis, we've had a lot more refugees in recent times. And Germany has become a quite a bit more diverse and has been very diverse for a while now. I live in the south, Bavaria, which is like one of the least diverse. And I still see like a lot of people that are of different races. So why make every single German character just white? I don't really get it, but hey. Now, to circle back to Killjoy really quick. Killjoy is the worst offender, by far. Killjoy takes the stereotypes that were made during World War II and during, like, the Cold War and takes them as fact and shows it to other people. That misrepresentation hurts me when I, for example, tell someone, hey, I'm German. And then they think that I'm like Killjoy. That every German is like Killjoy. Every German talks like Killjoy. There are people that learn German the incorrect way because of Killjoy. Yes, I've seen those cases. And Killjoy just has this issue, again, with the misrepresentation that people will take at face value, because most people are like that. Killjoy is just what a American over at right thought is what a German looks and sound like. Killjoy originally wasn't even supposed to be German. Yeah, I think a lot of Valorant players already know that little tidbit, that Killjoy wasn't even supposed to be German. That she was more or less a KO character originally, like a robot that would do things. And then they changed it in mid-development before the beta. And I feel like the reason why they didn't get a native speaker for Killjoy is because that change was made. They just really quickly needed a voice actor and chose the next best thing. Because the voice actor for Killjoy actually played a character in a Margaret Thatcher documentary and nothing else. She doesn't have any other acting credits before Valorant. And she didn't have any voice acting credits either. Sure, her voice acting is decent, but again, there are just many things that are wrong about the character. And especially when I played on NA. I don't have these problems as much on EU, but on NA it was rampant. People just using the wrong accent, people saying shit that just isn't true, and some people then realizing when I told them, hey, that's not true, that's a stereotype, being like, oh damn. Yeah, again, official Prinzessin der Verurteilung, even though it's supposed to be Prinzessin der Verurteilung. And another funny tidbit about that is official doesn't even say it in German in the Japanese version. She just doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. So if any developer is watching this, please actually hire a German voice actor, like Wolfenstein and other games, and not just take some random woman that did like one act. Like, I may sound like, oh, all voice actors shouldn't get a chance. Like, but like, they should, definitely. But Valorant is just such a huge IP where a lot of different cultures are represented in. And I just think that it wasn't the greatest choice. That's basically it for the rant. I'll probably lay some background footage and cut in between me and stuff. I don't know yet. I'll see. And this is just basically completely unedited, actually. Like, voice map wise. If you think I missed anything, let me know. If you want me to make this an actual series, let me know. I'm gonna be uploading it as Matsumi Rants. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one or in the next stream. See ya.